Dodger Blue, the 8th track from Kendrick Lamar's highly anticipated album GNX, is an anthem for the streets, a tribute to LA's vibrant culture, and a sharp critique of outsiders' misconceptions. With contributions from Wally the Sensei, Roddy Ricch, and Sid 7X, this track delivers some of Kendrick's most assertive bars, blending ambition, pride, and a little bit of playful defiance.
But that dog give me that on pup.
Kendrick starts strong, acknowledging his growth and power despite his humble beginnings. The reference to Top is a shout-out to Top Dog, the CEO of Top Dog Entertainment, the label that first signed Kendrick. It's a subtle reminder of Kendrick's rise from a local Compton kid to a global icon, and he gives credit where it's due. This is Kendrick reaffirming that his success isn't just about talent, it's about being real, loyal, and having that dog mentality and unyielding drive to succeed.
All my kids are
Here, Kendrick is challenging his competition, calling out anyone who talks tough but hasn't really been through the struggle. The reference to taking a fade a street fight and running 3 more back-to-back is a test of endurance, both physical and mental. Kendrick's tone is firm: if you haven't faced the same battles, don't even talk about being the hardest rapper. This line could also be seen as another shot at Drake, as Kendrick and Drake have had their back-and-forth moments over the years. It's the perfect way for Kendrick to reaffirm his street credibility and challenge anyone questioning his authenticity.
I'm from the land. Don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10.
Here, Kendrick is calling out the superficial perception of LA, pointing out that many people who claim to hate the city only know the sanitized version seen in Hollywood. The 10 refers to Interstate 10, a major freeway that divides Los Angeles into 2 cultural zones. Above the 10 is the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Below it is where Kendrick's roots lie, where real La culture exists. This is Kendrick's way of challenging people to understand the true essence of La before they pass judgment.
Meditate over some money, I see Franklin, I find Zen.
This bar connects wealth with peace of mind. Franklin refers to Benjamin Franklin, whose face appears on the $100 bill. Kendrick meditates on his wealth, but instead of just being consumed by it, he finds balance. It's a deeper message about using financial success not just for material gain, but for personal growth and zen. This moment of reflection showcases Kendrick's growth, both spiritually and financially.
My neck on Tarantino, Alejandro Spike Lee. Just know you took the scene and brought a few stand by me, stupid.
Here, Kendrick drops the names of 3 iconic filmmakers: Quentin Tarantino, Alejandro González Iñárritu, and Spike Lee, tying his influence to the world of cinema. This is a nod to the fact that Kendrick's storytelling has always had a cinematic quality. He's comparing his influence in hip-hop to the way these directors have shaped the film industry. And of course, lies the heart of the movie industry, so this is Kendrick asserting that he's not just a rapper, he's an artist with a larger cultural impact.
So fly in this 50 on me, don't die trying it.
A direct reference to 50 Cent's iconic album Get Rich or Die Tryin', Kendrick uses this bar to blend wordplay with street reality. The 50 on me line shows that he's not just living a luxurious lifestyle, he's also making moves in a world where risk and reward go hand in hand. This is Kendrick's way of saying, I'm living large, but it's not without danger.
Ain't no sleeping in on Sunday.
This line could be seen as a reference to Christian tradition, where Sunday is considered a day of rest. Kendrick flips this idea, saying there's no rest for those who want success. It's a call to hustle relentlessly, even when others are resting.
Walk, 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 walk.
The repetitive walk could very well be a reference to the iconic Crip Walk, a popular dance originating from Las Crip gang culture. Given the track's title, Dodger Blue, which is closely associated with the LA Dodgers and their connection to the Crips, Kendrick uses this to bring attention to the deep connection between La street culture and its global influence. It's an ode to the city's rich, sometimes complicated history. The outro ties everything together with Sam Dew and Ink's contributions. It's a chilling, yet powerful conclusion, hinting that Kendrick is ready to take on more rappers who have exploited hip-hop culture, with Drake being just the beginning. This outro is a statement Kendrick's not done yet, and there's more to come. Musically, Dodger Blue has a bouncy, West Coast-infused beat featuring smooth bass lines and jazzy undertones that reflect the essence of LA. The production team, including Kendrick's longtime collaborators, brings together elements of hip-hop, R&B, and soul, giving the track a timeless quality. The mix of cinematic strings and atmospheric beats perfectly complements Kendrick's assertive, yet introspective, lyrics. Dodger Blue is not just a song, it's a statement. Kendrick Lamar encapsulates the essence of LA, blending street life, ambition, and culture into a single track. As he continues to challenge the status quo, this song cements Kendrick's role as one of the most influential voices in not only hip-hop but in the culture at large. Peekaboo, the ninth track from Kendrick Lamar's GNX album, is not just a catchy, playful track, it's an attack on the industry's lack of authenticity. Featuring Ashk, Kendrick uses this song to call out the hollow and empty lyrics of many modern rappers. With references to pop culture, double entendres, and local Compton knowledge, Kendrick's bars are sharp, witty, and packed with meaning.
What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing.
This line immediately sets the tone for the track. Kendrick is cutting through the noise. He's pointing out how many of today's rappers are just talking for the sake of talking, with no substance behind their words. This is a callback to Kendrick's reference to Lecrae's New Thin on The Day the Party Died, where Lecrae critiques the superficiality of modern rap. Kendrick's here to remind us that there's a lot of noise, but not much depth. This bar is a direct critique of those in the game who aren't offering anything meaningful, just empty words that don't resonate with the real struggles and narratives Kendrick embodies.
Peekaboo, 7.62s, make 'em plain.
This line is packed with violence and pop culture. The reference to 7.62 is to the caliber of ammunition used by Kalashnikov-type weapons like the AK-47, which has long been associated with gang violence. The plank part refers to the internet meme from the 2010s, where people would lie stiff as a board in various locations. Kendrick uses this to draw a parallel to how the body reacts when a headshot is delivered, an involuntary plank from brain injury. In this context, it's a harsh way of saying that anyone messing with Kendrick's crew will end up stiff, just like the meme after catching a bullet. The violence is stark, highlighting the real dangers of the streets while also making a dark cultural reference.
Peekaboo, Kashi Pepper, here from doing pasta.
Here, Kendrick switches gears, moving from violent imagery to food, a symbol of wealth and luxury. Cacio e pepe is an Italian dish, which literally translates to cheese and pepper cheese. In this context, is often a metaphor for money. Kendrick is hinting that if he's cooking up pasta, it's not just any pasta, it's a sign of his success. He's connecting the lavishness of the meal to his own life of luxury, all while tying it back to the previous reference to Alaska 47s. Money, the cheese, and danger, the plank go hand in hand.
Hey, that's my
Callback to comedian Bill Cosby's catchphrase, which became iconic in the 80s. This reference is a playful, yet cheeky moment in the song. Kendrick's ability to drop pop culture references shows his versatility and how he ties his music to a wider cultural landscape. The hey, 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 hey serves as both a comedic relief and an insider reference, adding layers to the playful nature of the track.
I'm saying, like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type I'm on you wouldn't understand.
This line is a direct reference to internet legend Super Hot Fire's viral rap battle parody. Super Hot Fire's exaggerated sound effects like bop, boom, boom became a meme in the rap world. Kendrick is drawing attention to how internet culture has infiltrated the rap game. It's a nod to the playfulness and humor that's sometimes lost in the serious side of hip-hop. This moment brings lightness to a track that's also loaded with deep cultural commentary.
Damn, alley-hoop me bands, I'm a slam.
In basketball, an alley-oop is a high pass to a teammate who leaps and slams the ball through the hoop before landing. Kendrick is using this as a metaphor for Ashk's role in the track. Kendrick is giving him the pass, the opportunity, and Ashk is slamming it down, delivering a hit verse. This line speaks to Kendrick's willingness to elevate others in the game, while also setting the stage for Ashk's contribution. It's a call out to team success, showing how Kendrick, despite his stature, still wants to uplift others.
Jam freak, I like my Mac touching yam.
Here, yams is slang for a woman's physical assets. Kendrick uses the word Mac as a reference to the famous Mac Cosmetics brand, but also as a metaphor for his own touch, his ability to influence and control his surroundings. The Mac touch in yams is a direct nod to both the physical attraction and the power Kendrick holds in his environment. It's playful and provocative, showcasing his street charisma. Musically, Peekaboo hits hard with a bass-heavy, menacing beat that complements the aggressive tone of the lyrics. The production is layered, with staccato percussions and deep bass hits that mirror Kendrick's sharp delivery. The beat switches between smooth, almost jazzy moments and harder, street-influenced sounds. This balance keeps the track unpredictable, aligning with the theme of the song. Kendrick is both playful and serious, both streetwise and luxurious all at once. Peekaboo is a multifaceted track filled with both dark humor and biting commentary. Kendrick continues to challenge the rap industry, calling out those who lack authenticity, while showcasing his own complexity. Through clever wordplay, references to pop culture, and insight into his street life, Kendrick makes it clear he's the real deal. In Hard Part 6, Kendrick Lamar doesn't just rap, he reflects, educates, and reclaims his narrative. This track is more than just an answer to Drake's playful mockery of Kendrick's signature The Heart series. It's a look inside the artist's evolution, his relationships, and the tough decisions that shape his career and identity.
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3.
Kendrick opens up with a technical reference. Pro Tools is the standard recording software used in the music industry, and Press 3 refers to the shortcut to start recording. It's Kendrick's way of setting the stage for his creative process, almost as if he's reminding us of his mastery over the craft.
Laughing at beat pump or stomach turning, I get up and proceeded to write some.
Here, Kendrick references Brian Pumper, a figure who made a name for himself in the adult entertainment industry but attempted to cross over into rap. Pumper's failed attempts and internet mockery are something Kendrick finds laughable. This bar isn't just about Pumper, it's a subtle jab at the superficiality of some figures in the rap game.
Absol in the corner, mumbling raps, fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse, crumbling kush till he cracked a smile.
Kendrick brings in his black hippie brother AB Soul. The irony here is that AB Soul is known for his intricate lyricism, yet Kendrick describes him as mumbling. This is a dig at the mumble rap phenomenon, where clear lyricism often takes a backseat to a catchy flow.
His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Study this style to define my pen.
Kendrick acknowledges Ab-Soul's influence on his own lyrical growth. He admits that he studied his brother's penmanship in the early days to elevate his own skills. Kendrick's humility here shows his respect for Ab-Soul's craft, despite his own rising fame.
Me and Rock inside the booth hibernating, it was simple math.
Kendrick reminisces about his early days with J-Rock. Their bond was built on mutual success. If J-Rock succeeded, so did Kendrick. It's a brotherhood that extends beyond music. It's about shared goals and pushing each other to the top. This hook is sampled from SWV's Use Your Heart, a soulful reminder to let your heart guide you, rather than being swayed by external distractions. Kendrick uses this line to remind us of the importance of emotional clarity, especially when navigating the chaos of the music industry. Nod to Kendrick's close collaborator Dave Free, who was integral to Kendrick's early years. The Champagne Akura is a metaphor for humble beginnings and their late-night freestyling sessions, laying the foundation for Kendrick's iconic career.
Remember in the county building with Mick.
Kendrick takes us back to a time when he and his engineer Mixabali were building their sound. Ali played a significant role in shaping Kendrick's music. He's the one behind the mixing magic that made tracks like Backseat Freestyle.
He was homeless and
Kendrick reflects on the struggles of his TDE family, particularly Schoolboy Q. Q's periods of homelessness are a testament to the grind they all endured, but Kendrick was always there encouraging Q to keep pushing forward.
Punch played Phil Jackson in my early practices.
Here, Kendrick credits Punch Top Dog's right hand with mentoring him during his early career. Much like legendary coach Phil Jackson guided his teams to success, Punch's wisdom was instrumental in shaping Kendrick's approach to the game.
Rep pushed the label the same amongst the savages. Moose kept my name in the function that he was running.
Kendrick pays homage to the pivotal role played by his team, specifically Rhett and Moose, in elevating TDE's standing. Rhett, the former general manager of TDE, played a crucial role in pushing the label's boundaries and ensuring that it stood firm. Even in the harshest industry environments amongst the savages, the term savages here could be a reference to the cutthroat nature of the music business. Moose, who is Moose at TDE and co-president of TDE, kept Kendrick's name alive in crucial industry functions and spaces. Kendrick acknowledges how important it was for Moose to keep the wheels turning behind the scenes, ensuring that Kendrick's presence was always felt felt in the right circles.
Soundwave let me borrow his clothes for shows as a hype man.
Here, Kendrick pays tribute to Soundwave, his longtime producer and collaborator. Soundwave has been the architect behind much of Kendrick's musical sound, crafting beats that complement Kendrick's unique style. This bar also reflects a more humble time in Kendrick's career when he didn't yet have the lavish wardrobe or status that would come later. It underscores the tight-knit, familial dynamic of TDE, where team members supported each other in any way they could.
I'm carrying debates of a top 5.
This line is a reflection on Kendrick's evolution within the rap game. Time has passed, and now Kendrick is widely regarded as one of the top 5 rappers of all time. Not only is this bar a self-assured statement, but it also alludes to the constant debates in hip-hop about who belongs in that elusive top 5 conversation. Kendrick, however, suggests that he is the one who is carrying the legacy of this debate now.
I guess my motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Name was the Kendrick. I won't need my skills.
Kendrick reflects on his journey of independence. In his past work, especially with Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, he poured everything he had into his final project under his record deal. But with this line, Kendrick reveals his true motivation: the yearning for autonomy, control over his own narrative, and the desire to evolve beyond music. Now it's about becoming an executive, placing his focus on Peekaboo, his creative agency that represents a new, self-sustained venture in the entertainment industry.
I jog my memory knowing Black Hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively I moved on with new concepts in reach.
Here Kendrick takes accountability for the dissolution of Black Hippie. Though Black Hippie, the supergroup consisting of Kendrick, Ab-Soul, J-Rock, and Schoolboy Q had immense potential, it never released a full album. Kendrick admits that his evolving creative vision, paired with his solo career's growth, made it difficult for the group to fully come together.
So how my young, let me be the demonstrate how to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then don't let
Kendrick uses this section to impart wisdom on handling conflict and differences within the music industry. He emphasizes the importance of communication, something he feels is missing in today's culture where social media often escalates personal and professional issues. Kendrick is urging the younger generation to focus on resolving differences face to face, to have open conversations, and to always approach relationships with sincerity. Sonically, Heart Part 6 is a departure from typical trap beats. Instead, Kendrick and producers Soundwave, Jack Antonoff, M-Tech and Juju blend moody, atmospheric sounds with a touch of old-school hip-hop. The instrumental is minimalistic, giving Kendrick the space to focus on his bars and let the weight of his words sink in. The beat's subtlety complements the introspective tone of the track, making every line feel heavier, more deliberate. Heart Part 6 is a track that transcends the typical rap song. It's a testament to Kendrick's growth, both as an artist and a person. He reflects on his past, his roots, and his journey while also addressing his evolution within the industry. This track isn't just about responding to Drake, it's about reclaiming his narrative, his legacy, and his place in the culture. Kendrick Lamar isn't just here to rap, he's here to teach, to evolve, and to lead.